there, YouTube. Lovecraft fan here, coming at you with some more Rebel 1100 content. And on today's video, I've heard it said that with the bike in sport mode, the throttle response is too twitchy for stop-and-go traffic, so I decided to put it to the test. Sometimes people make excuses about bikes being too big or throttles being too twitchy, when the reality is a rider who isn't practicing enough fundamental skills like low speed clutch and throttle control. Slow speed operation is arguably the most important aspect of riding a motorcycle. In this video, I'll put my skills to the test and see if it's really necessary to put the bike into standard or rain mode in order to drive smoothly in stop-and-go traffic, practice low-speed maneuvers, or make turns from a stop on a hill. Yes, the throttle response in sport mode is twitchy, but with some practice you will be able to control the bike with just as much precision in sport mode as you can in standard or rain mode. Practice is the key. Specifically, practice with friction zone, throttle control, and putting pressure on the rear brake. There's nothing wrong with using the rain mode if that's what you like. As the saying goes, ride your own ride. I even met an old boy the other day who said he'd been riding for 40 years and never needed to learn how to do no figure eight. And that's fine. I don't judge the dude for enjoying the hobby his own way, but for me personally, that would be unacceptable. I definitely believe that becoming proficient at low-speed precision skills could save my life. And when I didn't have a good handle on low-speed maneuvers, I made it a point to practice for a few minutes every time I went out for a ride, and I still do that 90% of the time. It's not like riding a bicycle, which they say you'll never forget. These skills will get rusty quick, and it's important to keep the muscle memory alive in order to maintain and improve your current skills and learn new ones. So sit back and relax while I take the Rebel 1100 to some of the most challenging stop-and-go traffic I can find and practice low-speed precision skills in sport mode. In conclusion, with practice, the Rebel 1100 is completely manageable in sport mode. Personally, if I were having issues with the twitchiness of the throttle, I would focus on my own skills and get better, rather than putting it into rain mode whenever conditions on the road get a little more challenging. But that's just me. You should be the boss of your motorcycle, not the other way around. But it takes dedication to practice. Some people have suggested that for a new rider, keeping the 1100 in rain mode all the time could help with confidence and building up skills, and let them start with a bike that they could grow into. And I would agree with all these points. But for a more experienced rider, I think sport mode should be the default for practice because it will make you get better at throttle input, friction zone, and all the skills that I've emphasized in this video. I really appreciate all the likes and comments, trying to get some of the tech aspects dialed in, better sound, microphones, etc. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching. Everybody ride safe, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.